Woo! The haymaker, that was a fucking bird cage. That was Doflamingo's bird cage. You ain't supposed to be haymakering little ass games in Mingo's bird cage. This video is brought to you by Doflamingo Birdcage Haymakers. Yo, ain't nobody deserve that shit. Nobody, yo. Get the fuck out of here, son. Yo, holy shit. Oh my god. But anyways, guys, episode 9 of Erased. I'm glad Hinazuki is out of the situation, okay? It seems like he did everything that he could do to make sure that she was not affected, alright? But there seems to be these 2 other girls afterwards. But before we get into that, the mom was obviously caught red-handed. They knew that she didn't look for her for those last few, 3 days. They also know that she is being abused by her, okay? Now, the grandma came there, and I guess she's going to be taking care of Hinazuki and shit. But, you know, I understand certain people go through experiences and stuff, and it changes them. But her mom still should have not have beat her daughter like that. You know, it is not her fault, period, for what she went through and what her husband did to her. Her husband basically beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? It was abusive. And I guess her grandma made her go ahead and divorce him. And I guess after that, she kind of wasn't really close. She should have been more supportive or whatever, but she was just alone in the situation, raising her by herself. But still, it does that should not happen, you know. And even in that case, even when you saw them, they were just like the daughter wasn't affected by it. She was just looking away, like whatever, you know. Everybody's like, okay, whatever, you know. So I'm like, okay, and crying, like, bitch, cry, you know. Like, come on now, really? Come on now. She came, like, she was gonna greet her ass with a slap, and she came at his mom with a fucking shovel, ready to fucking take her fucking head off, yo. Like, holy shit. But anyways, Hinazuki's cool. She's saved. That's what's up. But now he knows that he needs to keep going. So, well, we have Hiromi and Aya that are on the watch list. But I'm guessing that since Hinazuki was taken out of the situation, maybe that's not the case. I mean, maybe they still are the next possible prospects for this killer to latch onto, but maybe someone else fills Hinazuki's void, you know? And I think that might be what's happening here, I'm not sure. But Hiromi is a classmate. They see her all the time, they converse with her, she's usually hanging out with them all the time and everything. Whereas Aya, she's a part of a different, school or something next door. And it's hard to kind of keep tabs on her, but he wants to kind of befriend her and wants to know the right way to kind of approach her, which is why he's asking mom, stuff like that. Asked, what was it, his counselor or his teacher, and it's like, hey, and he gave her some good information. But at the same time, the information that he gave him is something that a stalker or killer would do, but I mean, I can't assume that, because honestly, I guess that's what anyone would do, you know. Someone that you don't know, you want to kind of get rid of their guard. You want to show them, hey, I am friendly, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how's it going, you know? You kind of want to greet them that way, so I can't put that against him for the advice that he gave him. But at the same time, that candy in the car, I understand why. I get it, because I know people that smoke and been smoked and stuff, and they get off of smoking. Usually there's something else that they use to kind of fill that void, whether it's going to vaping or something like that, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes they tend to eat a little bit more often or something, but he seems to have latched on to candy, and he can't, and candy kind of fills that void for him and shit. Helps him cope with the fact that he's not smoking anymore, and but that much candy, it's like, come on, that much candy. And plus, come on, candy's good for them kids, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? Hey, you want some candy? I got some candy. Like, come on now. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, there's too many little things here and there that kind of tip me off about this dude for some reason. I'm not too sure. And plus, I can't forget that scene that happened earlier in the episodes where it was his friend, the dude with the blonde hair and shit, that doesn't really have too much expression on his face that he conveys. Him at late night as fuck in the classroom and shit, talking or whatever. I don't know what the hell that was all about. But yeah, he's keeping tabs on these girls and stuff, and hopefully what he does, ends up helping them out. And there's no more Doflamingo bird cages, as you can see. But yeah, I'm wondering about this girl that we saw at the end there. What's she all about? But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Leave your comments below. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook so you know my videos go live. I'm CenTruL. This is AnimeCenTruL. And of course, I'll holler at y'all later. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.
Fuck this boy! At your command. Do what you were taught.